All right, guys. So, welcome to the Retreats by Nano Experience launch call. Today's topic is going to be very exclusive right here because the last two retreats that I've done, right? I did El Salvador and I did Costa Rica. Costa Rica was one experience that we said this is going to be the one that we allow people to grow into the versions of themselves that we want them to grow into, right? When we did El Salvador, it was about endings becoming beginnings. All right, that was something that we were very intentional about. But this one in particular is going to be about expanding your vision so that you can expand your life, right? One thing that I learned very early on in my career was that once your mind expands, it can never go back. All right. So this whole retreat is going to be surrounded around the topic of expanding your vision so that you can expand your life. Now, what's the vision and the mission here within the Retreats by Nano experience, right? My goal here is basically to create unforgettable experiences for people that help people expand the way that they think. That's my intention here. I want to expand the way that you think, the way that you live, the way that you lead, and the way that you connect through world-class relationships, experiences, and intentional growth, right? Because once you do that, you're going to be able to see what's possible in the world, right? I know that once I started traveling, my whole life started to change. Once I started putting myself in the right rooms, everything changed for me because I understood that once vision expands, it can never go back to the way that it once was, right? So the vision with this is to create those unforgettable experiences for you guys, right? But the mission is to bring together ambitious entrepreneurs and leaders from all around the world for 7 days. For 7 days, we're going to be going out to this beautiful location, which I'm going to be announcing here shortly. All right. For 7 days, we're going to be going out to this beautiful location, and it's going to be filled with luxury, adventure, wellness, education, meaningful connections, and making people see the vision in the version of themselves that they can become. Because that's what life is all about. It's about becoming a bigger version of you. So that is the vision and the mission with this Retreats by Nano experience, which is expand the vision, expand your life. That's going to be the motto. That's going to be the catchphrase this whole entire presentation that you guys are going to hear me continue to repeat. Because if you expand your vision, you expand your life. Now, let's talk about the expansion gap really quick, because the expansion gap is important to understand. You see, there is a cost if you decide to stay in the same room. There is a cost if you continue to have the same conversations, the same routines, the same environments, and the same identity. Because the reality of it is, in order for you to have that expansion gap, Nano, what's the expansion gap? The gap between where you are right now and where you want to go. All right. I'm going to repeat that again. The expansion gap is the gap between where you are right now and where you want to go. I know all of us want to grow and become better versions of ourselves. Put a 222 in the chat if that is your goal for the next 6 to 12 to 24 months. You want to grow to a different level version of yourself. You want to make more money. You want to grow a closer relationship with God. You want to travel more. You want to provide more. You want to do more for you and for your family and for your team and for your leaders, right? But there's a gap that if you don't close it, then there's a cost that comes with that, right? Because if you just continue to have the same conversations, then there's no growth. If you continue to follow the same routines, then you'll just consolidate. If you continue to stay in the same environments where you're the smartest one and you are the law of the lid, which means that you are the smartest one in the room and no one's pouring into you, that's not going to happen. You see, when you come to a Retreats by Nano experience, you won't be the smartest one in the room. You won't be the one that's making the most money in the room. As a matter of fact, everyone around you is going to be helping you grow, holding you accountable, and holding you to a higher standard so that you can grow. Because the reality of it is, right now, we were all called to be more than where it is that we are right now. Remember, we were all created in God's image. So we were all created to become the full potential version of ourselves. And in reality, right now, the bigger version of you is waiting for you, but it's waiting for you to make a decision to do that. Now, this transformation that I am creating, you're going to leave with this because this is a transformation. This is not a vacation. This is not a turn up trip. It's a transformation. Now, will we have fun? Yes. Are we going to travel the world? Yes. Is it somewhat of a vacation if you kind of want to look at it in that perspective because of it? Yes. But there's a lot more to it than just a vacation or a turn up trip, right? This is a transformation, all right? Because when you leave this trip, you're going to leave with a bigger vision. You're going to leave with better relationships. You're going to leave with greater clarity in terms of what you want to do moving forward. Your energy is going to be renewed. Your confidence is going to be expanded. Your standard is going to change, and you're going to have unforgettable memories that you'll never forget. You see, the people that I went to El Salvador and Costa Rica with, dude, we have memories that we will never forget. The vision that we have now for ourselves and for our businesses have grown so much. The relationships that have been built. I mean, I've been in communication with a lot of our guests from Costa Rica, and they said, bro, it feels like everybody that went to Costa Rica is like my family now. I'm literally in constant communication with everybody in Costa Rica. We're talking, we're making money together. There's business partnerships happening. All right, there's just so much happening. And also, people's energy is renewed. People's confidence has expanded, and now people live with new standard. And that's kind of like what we want to make sure that you guys understand here, that we are going to be helping every single one of you that decide to come out to this next trip transform. Now, the big question is, Nano, who is this experience for? All right. This experience is for the entrepreneur who knows there's another level. All right. This is for the leader who has outgrown their current environment. I know that we have people on this call that are saying, I literally had somebody text me the other day and they said, bro, I live in this city and I am tired of being in the city because I feel like I've outgrown everybody around me. But no one is helping me. No one is pouring into me. I need a Retreats by Nano experience, right? Real quick, if you're on this call and you feel like you've outgrown your environment, give me a 3 if you feel like you're that person. If you're like, yo, Nano, I've outgrown the environments that I'm a part of. I need to be in bigger environments. I need to be in environments that are helping me grow, are challenging my thinking, are helping me grow relationship with God, are helping me understand where it is that I'm at. If you're one of those people, guess what? This experience is for you. This is for the creator looking for bigger opportunities, right? Put a 4 in the chat if you're looking for bigger opportunities, bigger partnerships, bigger investments, bigger ideas, bigger things that are going to help you grow, right? Because I know I can tell you guys right now, I'm looking for bigger opportunities, right? I'm looking for opportunities on investments. I'm looking for opportunities on partnerships that we can come together and do bigger things with. So if you're that person, this experience is for you. This experience is for the high performer seeking deeper relationships, right? I'm gonna tell you guys right now, we are I see, like, for example, Esteban is a high performer, but one of the things that Esteban said in the video that I was playing before the call started, that his favorite thing and his biggest takeaway from Costa Rica was that he was in a room with 30 other people that were on the same vibration as him, that were talking about God, business. He learned about trading, he learned about investments, he learned about AI, he learned about coaching, he learned about all of that. He was looking for those kind of people, and he's built some amazing relationships through that. On top of that is 10x his network. He was able to get people to join his coaching program, and it is absolutely amazing. So if you're a high performer seeking deeper relationships, this opportunity is for you. And if you're somebody that's a visionary ready to expand your life, then this experience is for you. So if you're on this call and you know that this experience is for you, give me some 5s real quick. Based off of what I've said so far, you haven't even seen the location so far, but if you know that this experience is for you, give me some 5s in the chat. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, where is the next Retreats by Nano experience going to be hosted? Now, I want to do something here. All right. I'm going to give you guys a chance to guess real quick in the chat. If you were to guess, where do you guys think the next Retreats by Nano experience is? Here's the only here's the only trick, or I mean the only tip I'm going to give you. All right. It's not in Central America. It's not in South America. It's not in the Caribbean. All right. So where is it? Let me see. We got Japan. We see Thailand. I see Bali. All right. I see a lot of Thailand actually. All right. Where else? Where else? Let me see. Okay. Well, let me go back here. I'm gonna play a video for us really quick. Let me play a video for us really, really quick. Can you guys see this? Yes? Thumbs up, Ricardo. You can see this? Okay, dope. Let me play this for you guys really quick. This is a video of the villa, and then I will be announcing where it is. Maybe you guys can tell, but let's jump. We're gonna be going to the Villa Aquila, right? The Aquila Villa where eagles rest. Now, you guys know me. I like luxury. As a matter of fact, I love ultra luxury, not just luxury. I love ultra luxury. And the thing about me is when I decided I was looking like, yo, where am I gonna host this next retreat? Right? I started to think about it. And as a matter of fact, I made the decision in Costa Rica. I made the decision in Costa Rica because somebody came up to me and they said, bro, why Costa Rica? And I was telling them, I'm like, bro, when I think of the top five locations that I've been to in the world, I've been to 32 countries in the world. When I think about my top five, Costa Rica was there. Dubai is also there as well. All right. But then I started to think and I said, what other locations are in my top five? And then I said, this is the one. This is where I'm going to host my next retreat. It came to me because I had still not decided where the next retreat was going to be. So, this right here, if you guys did not know, I've been to 32 countries. This is for sure, without a doubt, my favorite country in the world that I've been to that has given me the most wow experience because that's what I said. I said, I want to create that wow experience for people. So if I'm going to create that wow experience, how am I going to do it? Well, I'm going to do it by hosting this retreat at the Aquila Villa where eagles rest in Phuket, Thailand. All right. So if you guess Phuket, you got it right. All right. The Aquila Villa is literally where eagles rest. Like that's literally their motto. All right. We're going to Phuket, Thailand, guys. We're going to Asia. You see, we've done Central America, we've done South America, but we haven't done Asia. This is going to be one of the most unbelievable experiences that you guys have ever been to because I'm telling you guys right now, I've traveled to 32 countries. In 32 countries that I've been to, I've never been to a place like Phuket. the culture, the food, the architecture, the people, the way that the life is. It's absolutely amazing. Yes, you actually can bring kids, bro. Actually, you can. We could talk about that. But it's one of those experiences that still to this day, bro, I've never ever been able to forget it. And I went back in 2019, and still to this day, it literally brings me so much joy and so much happiness at the fact that I went there, that every year it calls me to go back. And I've been looking for a way to go back, and I've been thinking about it. And the idea of flying out there, that's a full day of traveling to get out to Asia. But I said, you know what? If it's about getting uncomfortable, I need to get uncomfortable myself as a host. I've been comfortable just flying to El Salvador, 2 hours away. I'm comfortable flying 2, 3 hours away to Costa Rica. I said, bro, let me get out of my comfort zone again. Let me do something that I've never done. Because you see, when I went out to Thailand, I went out by myself with a other group, and I didn't have to worry about it. But to do it as a host, that's a completely different experience. So we're gonna do a 7 day experience. All right. I know that when you fly out to Asia, it's not worth to go out there for a 3 day trip. Like, it's not worth to spend a whole day of traveling to then be there for 3 days and then fly back, right? The whole idea behind going out there is to spend a full week out there. We're gonna go from Sunday, November 8th till Sunday, November 15th. Sunday to Sunday, 7 days. All right. It's going to be absolutely transformational. Now, as you guys can see right here, all right, this is the Villa Aquila where eagles rest. Now, Aquila, just so that you guys are aware, is eagle in Latin. So in reality, is the Eagle Villa, right? It's called the Eagle Villa, and there's a story behind it. When when the owner created the villa and he finished it, all right, at the day that he went to finish and just look over everything, there was an eagle that landed in his villa at his porch, on his porch in his bedroom. And from that day, he said, that's what I'm going to name this villa. I'm going to name this villa Villa Aquila, where eagles rest, because that moment right there, on the day that he finished creating this beautiful 20 plus $1 million mansion, all right, it was that moment for him. Now, this is a private oceanfront estate on Millionaire's Mile in Phuket. Millionaire's Mile is like Billionaire's Row in New York City, right? You know, Billionaire's Row right in front of Central Park. This is Millionaire's Mile. This is a mile of millionaires and billionaires that live on this mile right here. It's right off the coast of Phuket. There's going to be 12 luxury oceanfront suites. There's infinity pools, spas, gyms, cinemas, direct ocean access. We're going to have a private chef and a full service staff. Now, something I want to show you guys is the website itself, and I'm going to drop it right here in the chat for you guys. So you guys can also do a little bit of your own research, right? If you guys go to the Aquila Villa, this is it right here. I mean, everything is here. You guys can see everything that's happening here. I mean, if I go into the gallery just to kind of give you guys a little bit more of it, dude, look at this place. This place is absolutely insane. I mean, we're gonna have lunch and breakfast out here, barbecues. Just think, I want you guys to start visualizing yourself jumping in the pool, sitting on the beach chairs. I want you to start visualizing yourself in this place. Watch, look at the sunsets that we're going to be able to experience, right? Like, look at this place for a little bit with me. Like, it's absolutely transformational. The pool, the outside area. We get direct ocean access as well. Look at the places that we're going to be able to chill, smoke cigars, be able to relax. Think about us doing our morning routines out here. We actually also have a stairs that takes us right to the ocean. We have our own private ocean stairs that takes us directly to the ocean, where we can sit here, we can jump in the water, we can rent jet skis, bring them in here. This is some of the common areas where we're going to be able to chill, probably run some trainings here as well, hang out. I mean, this place is absolutely gorgeous. These are the bathrooms, some of the places where we're going to be able to eat, dining tables. I mean, we have wine cellars, more dining tables. Look at the play area. We got pool tables. Look at this place at night. Look at how this place looks at night, guys. I mean, this is when I looked at this place, I knew it was it. I knew it was it. We have our own movie theater, right? We have our own movie theater. which is insane. This is a common area for meetings and stuff like that as well. Look at the bedrooms real quick. We have a full gym as well, a full working gym. So you guys will be able to have access to a full working gym. We have our own spa in the house. So there's going to be a lot of things, a lot of different spas that you guys are going to have access to as well. So we have a full spa. These are the bedrooms right here. Every single room is oceanfront. Every single room. So back in like the past retreats that I did, there were like jungle views. There were rooms that were not oceanfront. Here, every room is oceanfront. Now with this retreat, I'm doing something different. With this retreat, this is VIP only experience. So there is no signature experience. There is no standard experience here. It's only VIP here. So this whole entire retreat is going to be VIP. All right, because of how beautiful everything is, everything oceanfront. I mean, I could sit here and show you guys every room is king bed, oceanfront, absolutely gorgeous. Everything is included, bathroom, bathrobes. I mean, everything. Literally, look at this place. I mean, there's so many beautiful bedrooms. Look at this bedroom right here, real quick. Damn, I got out of it. Sorry about that. Look at this. Where was that bedroom, real quick? Here was where did it go? Right here, look at this. Gorgeous, man. Look at this view right here. That's a VIP experience right there. You got your own little office behind it. I mean, it's gorgeous, guys. We also have shared experiences as well for anybody that wants to share. We have some shared bedrooms as well, still oceanfront. Back in the other retreats, I couldn't give people that wanted to share oceanfront, but with this one, you're gonna be able to share this whether you want to share with a brother, a sister, a business partner, etc. A friend and a family member, you can come here, but everything is absolutely oceanfront. As you guys can see, every single room, you're going to be well taken care of. We have jacuzzis, we have spas, we have gym, indoor, outdoor showers. We have a full staff that's going to be taking care of us, breakfast every single day. Every meal is going to be included in this. So I want you guys to know that the purpose of behind this is what I like to do at Retreats by Nano, especially with this VIP experience, is I don't even want you guys to take out your wallets at this experience. Like, I don't even want you to take out your wallet here. All right. Is there VIP plus packages? There's only one. So stay with me here, Esteban. There's only one VIP plus package. There's only one because there's only one master bedroom. So it's going to be 11 VIP packages and then only one ultra VIP. Stay with me. That's going to be coming up here soon. All right. So that is the Villa Aquila. Now, it's a 7-day journey. All right. It's a 7-day journey. And with the 7-day journey, I decided I remember, and any guest that has come to my retreats, they know I'm very intentional about everything from the days what we do. So every day has an intention, right? Day one is all about connection. All right, we're gonna arrive, we're gonna connect, we're gonna set the standard. This is where the strangers become friends and become family. So day one is all about connection when we arrive on Sunday. On Monday is gonna be all about possibility, right? Seeing a bigger future, new experiences, etc. Tuesday is gonna be about courage. All right. One thing about me, and you know me, I like to get people outside of their comfort zones. In Costa Rica, we were doing zip lining, we did rappelling down a waterfall. We did so many things that got people to get out of their comfort zone and face their fears. Well, guess what? We're going to do some more of that in Thailand as well. Day four is all about presence. All right. Wednesday's all about presence, creating space for what matters, slowing down, resetting, reconnecting with your vision, taking some time to rest. One of the things I wanted to do at this retreat is I wanted to give people time to rest. I think that's important. All right. Day five is Thursday, is all about freedom. All right. Experiencing what you've been working for, enjoying life, time, choice. Day six is all about abundance. All right. Celebrating the life that you created. And then day seven is all about expansion and leaving bigger than you arrived. So that's going to be the 7-day journey. Obviously, as we get closer, I'll make sure that every single one of you guys are able to put yourself in a position to grow and elevate while you're here. Now, some of the adventures and excursions we're going to be doing while we're in Thailand, in Phuket in particular, we're going to be doing the Phi Phi Islands, one of my favorite experiences that I've ever done. I mean, guys, when I went to the Phi Phi Islands, this is what people go to Thailand for, is to visit these islands. So we're going to be doing an excursion around all the islands in Phuket. We're going to be visiting the elephant sanctuary as well. We're actually going to be going to one of the top rated elephant sanctuary. We're going to be feeding elephants. We're going to be bathing elephants. It's one of my favorite experiences that I did. It's so cool because elephants are actually very smart animals. One things we're not going to be doing is riding elephants, right? I don't know if you guys know this, but it's actually frowned upon in Thailand to ride on elephants. So that's not something that we're going to be doing. Anybody that's aware of it knows that it's something that's frowned upon. So we're really going to just be going to these sanctuaries to feed them, meet them, pet them. There's some that give us the opportunity to even give them a bath. Like it's super cool experience. So we're going to be bathing elephants. We're going to be doing an ATV experience through the jungle. We're going to be zip lining, and we're also going to be doing some whitewater rafting as well. So this is going to be absolutely insane. Like we're going to be doing some really cool experiences while we're there through the jungles and the rivers of Phuket. It's going to be absolutely insane. Now, obviously, everything is optional when it comes to the excursions. You can come to these if you want to. I will never force you to come to these things if you don't want to. But obviously, the experience, it comes included in your experience. So you can always come or you can always choose a different experience. So these are some of the excursions and adventures that we're going to be doing while we're in Phuket, which I'm very excited about. We're also going to be having five-star dining. I don't know about you guys, but Thai food is one of my favorite food in the world. I love Thai food. Now, when you come to my experiences, your food is taken care of. All 7 days is taken care of. You don't got to worry about going out, getting food, Uber Eats, none of that. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner is taken care of while you're here for all 7 days. Now, even when we go out and we go to a restaurant, it's going to be taken care of as well. I want you guys to know that as well. That's part of the VIP experience now. So if we go to a restaurant and we go eat somewhere where there's going to be 2 days where we go to another restaurant instead of eating at home, we're going to go eat at a restaurant. That's also going to be covered as well. Breakfast every morning is covered. There's going to be lunches that we go to covered as well. Everything is covered for you when it comes to food. And there's going to be everything from, authentic Thai food, premium seafood. There's going to be healthy meals. There's even going to be a bunch of vegan friendly options for my vegans that are out there. So I create an experience that's for everybody. Don't worry, there's going to be food for all of us, from steaks to chicken to shrimps to everything that you can imagine. All the food is going to be there. Thai food is very, very good. The flavors are different. I love Thai food. I love my curry. I love my fish. I love my pasi ui. I love it all. All right. So I love it. Right. So we have all kind of food that's going to be included in the experience itself. We have private chefs at the house that are going to be making food for us every single day, from breakfast to lunch and to dinner. And we're even going to have a barbecue on one of our days off, where we're going to have steaks, we're going to have fish, and we're going to have a bunch of stuff where we're going to have a barbecue at the house. That's going to be one of our relaxed days, which I'm very, very excited for. Now, we're also going to do one of my experiences that I've been waiting for. You see, one thing about Nano, and if you know Nano, Nano likes to celebrate. Neno loves to celebrate. So on Friday or Saturday, we're still looking for what's going to be the best days, but we're going to go celebrate life on the YONA Beach Club, the world's most iconic floating beach club. Think about this. We're going to go on a floating beach club that is surrounded, it's going to be surrounded by incredible people, breathtaking views, so that you can go out there and just enjoy. We're going to spend a day here. And we're gonna go to a floating beach club on one of the days, because obviously we're already out there, right? So, there's gonna every other day we're gonna be locked in, we're gonna be in excursions, we're gonna be training, we're gonna be doing all of that, obviously. But there is gonna be one day that we're gonna celebrate life, because success is meant to be celebrated. And since we're going out there in November, all right, it's gonna basically be celebrating the year. All right. It's going to be celebrating the end of the year, celebrating 2026. So we're going to dedicate one day to celebrate. We're going to go have fun. This is also included in your package as well. All right. So I am taking care of this as well within the packages. Like I said, guys, you don't have to worry about nothing. All right. Your entrance is going to be paid when you come to this. And there's going to be a credit for each section that we have. I think it's 8 people per section. So we're gonna be getting about 3 sections, 3 like large sections at the YONA. everything is going to be included. So there's going to be a credit. Now, if we go over the credit, then that's when you have to pay. But there is going to be a credit that's going to be issued to us of a couple $1,000s that we're going to be able to spend while we're there on food, on drinks, on massages, and a bunch of other stuff while we're at the YONA Beach Club. Now, I've always wanted to go to this place. And if you guys have not heard of this place, like I said, this is the world's most iconic floating beach club. People from all around the world come to Phuket just to go to this place right here. Like people absolutely love this place and it is absolutely amazing. So if you guys are excited about this so far, real quick, just give me some 222s in the chat if you guys are excited about this experience in particular, because this is the one that this is actually one of the things that I'm most excited about going to Phuket for because of this right here. Now, we're going to be celebrating life. Another thing we're going to be doing there, all right, sorry about that, is there's also going to be a lot of wellness included. One thing about me, as you guys know, wellness is huge for me because what is all the money in the world if you don't got your health? So every single person, every single guest is going to have a Thai massage included in their trip. All right. So everybody's going to have a Thai massage included for my ultra VIP, and for the person that decides to get it, you're also going to have a credit or a gift card that I'm going to be giving you that you can use for anything else, right? Now, the Thai massage is included. It will be taken care of. But if you guys want to do extra things, there's going to be manicures, pedicures, there's facials, there's a bunch of other things that you guys can do while you're there. That will be on your own dollar if you want to do that. But a Thai massage is included in our package when you decide to join the experience with us. We also have a private gym in the house that's actually pretty big. It has everything that you need from your weights to the different machines that are needed to you. So on a day-to-day basis, we're gonna have workouts included. I know a lot of us, we got a lot of gym rats here that love to go to the gym. Perfect. The gym is going to be here. We're going to be able to go every morning, and we have a lot of trainers and a lot of fitness instructors that we're going to have here. That's going to be amazing. So wellness is included in this trip as well. World-class trainings are also going to be included here as well. You're going to be able to learn from entrepreneurs, investors, coach, industry leaders, and we're going to be covering topics such as business, AI, branding, wealth creation, health from my brother, Mr. Kura Alkaline. He's also going to be sponsoring this event. We're going to be teaching leadership, personal development. Now, as the next couple days go along, I am going to be announcing the speakers for the retreat. All right. So as of right now, the main focus is to get everybody locked in first. But once we get everybody locked in, then I'm also going to be locking in the speakers that are going to come train you guys. Now, I'm very, very intentional about who I allow to come speak at my retreats. Everyone that spoke at my last retreat, they're all 6 and 7-figure earners who have created multiple success stories, not only for themselves, but for other people. At my last retreat, we had people that spoke on how to build an 8-figure network. We had people that spoke on how to build wealth through real estate. We spoke on health and wellness. We spoke on how to build a 7-figure high ticket coaching business. We spoke on AI, and we spoke on so much more. So I'm going to make sure that at this retreat, we also have similar speakers that come in and speak on that. Now, I'm being very intentional with the speakers I choose for this one. So I want speakers to come in and speak on branding, finances, AI, leadership, personal development, health, etc. So you're also going to get a lot of training while you're here. Now, it's not going to be all training. It's not like every day there's a training, but there's going to be at least 3 out of the 7 days that we're going to focus on training, because I don't just want you to come to this trip and not get trained and not get developed. I want you to learn from people that are already extremely successful at what it is that they do. And that's what this is all about. So there's going to be some world-class training that's going to be happening while we're there. All right. And then some extra activities that are going to be happening on the days off. Anybody that likes to play golf, we're going to be playing golf on one of our off days at the Blue Canyon Country Club. My golf players, I know Eddie, you're here. Hector, I know you're here. A couple of my golf people. We're going to go play at the number one, this golf course. Look it up, actually, Eddie. It was voted the number one golf course in all of Asia. It's literally down the street from us. We're gonna go play golf there on our off day. So get ready for my golf players on our off day. We're gonna be doing that. All right. Now, for everybody else that doesn't play golf, there's a bunch of other things you could do. Right. There's gonna be private yacht charters that you guys can do. There's gonna be a bunch of luxury shopping that you can take advantage of. There's a bunch of beaches. We're gonna be on an island in Phuket, so there's beautiful beaches that you can go hang out. And obviously, there's gonna be days that we go to the beach. There's a bunch of things that you can do that you can explore the local culture. I mean, Phuket offers endless ways for you to experience this on your own. So, on the days that we have off, that we don't have excursions and we don't have activities, there's so much that you can do, all right? But one of the things I know I'm gonna do for a fact is I'm gonna go play some golf at the Blue Canyon Country Club. Is literally voted the number one golf course in all of Asia, like a couple of years back to back. I don't know if it's this year, but I know the last couple of years it was voted the top golf course. And this is where like professionals play. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that's going to be some of the things that we do on the off days. All right. Now, as we start to come into a closing here, let's talk about the investment, right? Because at the end of the day, this is an investment. This is You're not spending money to go here. You're investing to be here. And remember, it's all about expanding your vision so you can expand your life. Now, there's only two packages here. All right. There's a visionary package, and then there's a package called the Eagle's Nest. The Eagle's Nest is whoever chooses to have the ultra VIP experience. All right. There's only one Eagle's Nest. That means you get the master bedroom, you get the top floor, you get the best room in the house, you get the best experience. It's absolutely insane what's going to be able to happen for you at that retreat. I'm telling you guys right now. Now, the package names are as such. All right. Visionary is VIP. The Eagle's Nest is Ultra VIP. Now, keep in mind, the greatest investment you'll ever make is the person that you become. Now, here are the prices for this investment. All right. The Visionary Experience, the public price is $7,999, which is $8,000. All right. If you purchase today, the early bird price is only $699.99. All right. It's $1,000 off if you purchase today. If you make the deposit today, it's $7,000, and it includes everything. It includes the 7 night stay, round trip airport transfer, daily breakfast by a private chef, 5-star dining throughout the week, the Thai massage, the Phi Phi Islands excursions, elephant sanctuary, the ATV ziplining rafting experience, access to the YONA club, the world-class training, luxury welcome gift, professional content opportunities, retreat workbook, exercises and resources, and concierge support throughout the retreat. For anybody that wants to come, early bird price is 7,000, just to keep it very simple and very easy, right? And that includes everything. Once you're out there, you don't have to pay for nothing. Everything is covered. Every single thing from the moment you land to the moment you leave, everything is covered. Now, if you want to buy any extra things, you want to do any extracurricular activities, obviously that will be on you, but this is covered in your experience. All right. Now, if it's two people for the shared experience, a VIP shared experience, the public price is going to be 7K, but if you do early bird, it's 6K per person. If you're going to do shared, all right, it's 6K per person if you do a shared experience. All right. Now, the reason why I can't do it anything lower than this is because of everything that we're doing while we're out there. This is the price for those that want to go out there. All right. So it's 7 night stay, everything included, basically all the same is 6K per person for a full 7 days, everything included for that. All right. Now, if everyone is clear on that real quick, give me a 1 in the chat if you guys are clear on this. All right. This is everything included. Now, you do have to purchase your own flight. I do want to make that clear here. You purchase your own flight at your own time. All right. But once you're out there, this is fully included, 7 night stay. We're staying at one of the most ultra luxury villas in all of Phuket. So, like I said, the reason why this is what it is because this is a VIP experience. This is not meant to be for everybody, unfortunately. This is meant for the people that want to be surrounded with other people that are making this kind of money to come out to these experiences. All right. Now, we do have payment plan options. We do have all kind of experiences. If you want to pay in full, great. If you want to pay half yourself and half you want to get it funded, guys, we'll make it happen. There is no problem here for us to make it happen. Money is abundant. We have more than enough money. Money flows through us. Everything we touch turns to gold. If you make the decision, the money will show up. I can guarantee you that. All right. There is no issue here. We've never had a problem at a Retreats by Nano experience when it comes to the money. It always works out for us. Whether you want to do half and half, whether you want to do half yourself and then half and fund the rest, if you want to pay it in full, if you want to put it on a credit card, we have all options available for people when it comes to the visionary experience. Now, for the experience everybody wants to learn about, which is the one room that we have. Because remember, we only have 11 visionary experiences. So just show you guys this. We only have 11 of these visionary experiences, which is oceanfront, everything included, or shared for 6K. So I'm going to repeat that. If you want to do it solo, it's 7K by yourself for a visionary experience. If you want to share it, it's 6K. All right. Now, that's only if I'm going to make this clear because a lot of people had this issue in the last retreat. That's only if you lock it in today. If you decide to not lock it in today and you decide to lock it in, let's say I'm going to give people till Monday to lock it in. If you decide to lock it in after Monday, then you're going to have to pay the public price of 8K for solo and 7K for shared, just so that everybody's aware. Because I know we had a confusion last retreat where some people locked in solo, but then they wanted to add somebody else at the retreat later on, and they had to pay the public price. The only way you get the deal that I'm giving you guys on this call is if you lock in the price at where it is today. If you decide to do shared today, I'll give it to you at 6K with a deposit. All right. But if you decide to do it any other time after this, you're going to have to pay the public price of 7K because at the end of the day, guys, these retreats do cost a lot of money. Just so that you guys are aware, Costa Rica was a six-figure retreat. I paid over $100,000 to have that retreat hosted. So these are not cheap retreats. We're talking about very, very, very expensive retreats. Now, the Eagle's Nest. The Eagle's Nest is the master suite. Public price is 12K. Early bird is 10K. The lock-in deposit for this is 2K. You get the master suite with this. Now, there's something else that I'm going to be doing for anybody that chooses to do the Eagle's Nest. All right. With the Eagle's Nest, you see, I wanted to do something that has never been done at a retreat. I'm also going to be giving whoever chooses to do the Eagle's Nest, I'm going to give you an Eagle flight experience where we're going to do a helicopter tour all around Phuket. And we're going to fly over the beautiful Phuket and literally see the Penang Bay, the cliffs, the hidden islands, and some of Thailand's most iconic landscapes. We're going to go do an Eagle flight experience. This is going to be included in your package as well. All right. So this is something that I was like, bro, honestly, I got to make sure that I give them an experience that they never, ever, ever forget. All right. So with the Eagle Flight experience, this is what you get. Obviously, you get the master bedroom. You get your own suite here as well. So this is a full suite. Like, as a matter of fact, the suite has its own floor. So you'll have your own floor. You'll have your own bathroom with multiple showers, multiple sinks. You have your own little living room. You have your own balcony. This is for the person that wants that privacy but wants the most ultra luxury experience while also taking the Eagle flight experience. Now, on top of that, the Eagle experience also includes this, right? You get the private helicopter tour. We're going to do a private 60-minute strategy session to see how we can help each other out. You're going to get a $250 wellness credit. All right. So if you want to continue to get some extra massages, facials, anything else, that's going to be included in there. You're going to have a dedicated professional content session, lifestyle photo shoot. We're going to shoot a podcast episode together. You're going to get private concierge service. So with you, you're going to be picked up separately from all of us. So you're not going to get picked up with the rest of the group. I'm going to have private transport, luxury private transport pick you up and take you to the airport. You're going to get the most unbelievable experience if you choose the Eagle experience. It's a different experience from what everybody else is getting. It's an elevated experience, all right? And then on top of that, you're also going to get an exclusive Eagle experience gift package as well. So what the visionaries get as a gift is not going to be what the Eagle Nest gets. They get a very, very exclusive gift from us as well. And this is designed for the individual that's ready to do Phuket at the ultimate level. Now, the investment is $999, basically 10K solo. Now, if you do want to add someone to this, that's a conversation that we will have separately. But if you do it solo, all right, we will do it for 10K. If you want to add somebody, you want to bring the kids, then that's obviously because that's a little bit a more custom experience. Then me and you will have that conversation separately on what that is for that. All right. So that's something that I just want to make clear for everybody. Now, here are the ideas and the testimonials from two of the people that went to our last retreat. We've had a bunch, but Lorenzo, for example, he went to my last retreat. He said, attending Costa Rica retreat was a life-changing experience that strengthened my faith and deepened my trust in God's plan. What began as a step in faith became a powerful reminder that where God guides, he provides. Throughout the week, I had the privilege of leading Bible studies, serving others, and witnessing people grow closer to God. Beyond that incredible experiences and connections, the retreat reminded me that God's plan are always greater than our own. I left with a renewed faith, lifelong relationships, and a heart full of gratitude for everyone who made this experience possible. Amen, Lorenzo. My sister Corinne, attending the Costa Rica retreat was one of the most powerful, impactful experiences of my life. Throughout the week, I was challenged to step out of my comfort zone, face my fears, and gain clarity on who I am becoming. From rappelling down waterfalls and taking the monkey drop to the morning routines, the workshops, the meaningful connections, every experience pushed me to grow. What stood out the most was the incredible community. We arrived as strangers and we left as family. I returned home with greater confidence, renewed clarity, stronger faith, and relationships that will stay with me for a lifetime. These are two of the many individuals that went out to Costa Rica that left. I mean, I could sit here and I could tell you guys about so many other testimonials, but these were two that wrote down these testimonies, and I wanted to share them with you guys. Now, here is, as we wrap up here, just give me 2 more minutes and we're done. Expansion is a decision, guys. That's all it is. Every breakthrough in your life starts with a decision before you felt it was ready. You never know. All it takes is the right relationship, the right business, the right opportunity, the right investment. None of them come with guarantees, only faith. So a year from now, here's what I want you to ask yourself. You can either be the person that is in the same place, having the same conversations and fighting the same battles that you are right now, or you can look back at this moment on this call right now, June 20th, and make a decision that expands your vision, your network, and all the opportunities in your life. So the question isn't whether Phuket is worth it. The question is what it could cost you if you don't go. I'm going to repeat that again. The question isn't whether Phuket is worth it. The question is, what would it cost you if you don't go? Expand your vision, expand your life. Now, to lock it in, very simple. If you want to lock this in, you can reserve your expansion in Phuket in November with a simple $1,000 deposit. All right. Due to the fact that I do have to pay 50% of this property up front, a $1,000 deposit is required per person for the visionary experience. If you want to lock in the Eagle experience, it's going to be a $2,000 deposit for the Eagle experience. All right. If you lock in your early bird prices, you're good, because after Monday, I'm going to give people till Monday to lock in these prices. After Monday, the price will go up. Now, I don't think it'll last till Monday, because remember, at the end of the day, we only do have 12 bedrooms. All right. So this retreat is going to be a little smaller than Costa Rica because we only have one big mansion. There's going to be anywhere between 20 to 24 people at this retreat. All right. So this will be a little bit of a smaller retreat, but it's because it's going to be people that actually can make it out there. All right. So it's $1,000 deposit per person for the visionary experience, $2,000 deposit for the ego experience. Now you can pay in full if you want to as well. All right. We do have pay in full options. If you need a payment plan, we also have payment plans, because remember, you make a deposit now in June. You can make a payment in July. You can make a payment in August, September, October, and even that first week of November if it comes to worst case. So you can really split up the payment in five in reality. So just so that you guys can kind of get an idea of it, right? Just so that you guys can kind of get an idea of it. Let's say you lock it in for 7K. You make $1,000 deposit, all right? 7K minus one is six. And then you divide the 6,000, let's say by four to be safe. Let's say you pay it off before November. If you divide it by four, it's $1,500 a month. All right. If you decide to divide the 6K by five, it's $1,200 a month. All right, if you want to do it that way. That's for the visionary experience. Now, for the Eagle experience, I'm not even going to really talk too much about payment plans because in reality, whoever does the Eagle experience, I know is somebody that could pay in full or they'll pay it as they go. So I'm not even worried about that, right? So whoever decides to do this, we're good. We're taken care of. I know that there's an option for you to do half payment plan and then you can do half funded as well. So that's something that's also an option as well. Now, what do I mean by business funding? Right? I have people in my corner that help people get funded as long as you have the credit for it. So I can help you get funded 5,000, 10,000, $20,000 for business funding. Now you can use some of that money to invest it into your business because this is a business expense. This is something that you can write off in your taxes because this is a business retreat. So if you want to do a percentage of it funded, half, you can do that. If you want to get the whole thing funded, you can also do that as well. I can help you as long as you have good credits, decent credit. I would say 650 and above, we can help you. All right. So this is going to be the investment for it if you are actually serious about this. All right. If you're serious about this only, I need you to text me. Just text me. Just text me Phuket at 347. I only want the people who are serious for this because I'm going to set up private phone calls with everybody as well. All right. Just text me Phuket. Text me the word Phuket at 347-313-9641. I only want the serious. All right. Now, last thing I'm going to say is this. If you guys can see in the fine print below, our next retreat experience is going to be in quarter 1 of 2027. So if you can't afford this one, if the dates don't align for this one, if you don't think you're going to be able to make it for this one, that's absolutely fine. My goal is to do another retreat at the very beginning of the year in February, March. And that won't be just a VIP only experience. This one is meant for a VIP only experience. And the goal is to get to the point where I host 3 or 4 retreats a year. One of those retreats will always be one VIP only experience, which are going to be ultra luxury experiences. I also want to host retreats where someone can pay 4 to 5 thousand to come as well. All right. But this is my first VIP only experience. I'm going to be doing one of these a year, and then the rest we're going to be a little bit more affordable for people to be able to make it out. All right. But this one is VIP only experience. So the next one that I'm going to be doing following that is going to be February, March. Now, if you're interested in that one, make sure that you fill out the form, which I'm going to be dropping for you guys here right now. If you have not filled out the wait list for this, we have a wait list. Let me just drop it for you guys real quick. This is the interest form right here. Corinne, can you drop it in the chat for me? If you can. Let me see something right here. I got it right here. Sorry about that. I got it actually. It's in my messages right here. I forgot to have it in my chat. Okay, so I already have a bunch of people that have hit me up for the Phuket experience. So if that's the one you want to do, great. If not, then all you have to do is just fill out this form and we will get you guys locked in for the next one. So just fill out this form right here in particular if you want to make it to one of the future ones. But guys, that is the Phuket experience itself. I mean, I already have, let me see how many messages here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already have like 9 people already. Money sent, Justin said, right? So I already have like 9 people. I'm not gonna have I'm not gonna have a lot of people to make it out to this one. Like I said, eventually the goal is to have as many people connected with these. But just understand that this is a big investment. Obviously, this is an investment for the people that can make those investments. This is a VIP only experience. I designed it this way because I wanted to go somewhere where people have always wanted to go. I don't know if you guys know this, but right now, Thailand is the #1 most visited country in the world in terms of tourists wanting to go there. Like everyone from all around the world wants to go to Thailand. I've been to Thailand. I know what Thailand did to me, and I want to be able to help you guys have the same exact experience. The dates are November 8th through the 15th, Sunday to Sunday, November 8th through the 15th. and it's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm very excited for it. I'm looking forward to it, and I cannot wait. Now I'm going to pause the recording. That is the full Phuket experience. Does anybody